All right, what's up, party people? How's it going? A minute late, but that's pretty normal. Hey, ARC Trooper Liam, WH, Gaj. Hey, Tyler, you made it. How's it going? Hey, Jen, how's it going? Wow, what a day, huh? what a crazy couple of or what a crazy week it's been. What's up? What's up? Thank God for Bitcoin, huh? Let me just pull up my Thinkorswim here. Tesla, look at Tesla, huh? We're about $6 away from going green on Tesla, which if we bring, as Liam says, the good juju, hopefully we get a green close today. It's funny that we tested 775 again today, pretty much. But, I mean, I did say consolidation is kind of expected here. Hey, Georgia, Sylvan, Takashi, hey, Takashi, DS, Steve, Sylvan. Tesla dude, I like your name. Nice. Hey, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. What city or if country if you don't think we know your city. Hey Fee. Vikram. Let me know what city are you guys tuning in from? James. Atlanta. Washington DC. Nice. Hey Ottawa. Canadian. I'm gonna change this to a minute graph here while chats roll in. Houston just got back internet yesterday. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, the stuff that's happening in Texas, huh? Stockholm, Springfield, Germany, OC. Hey, Winter Garden, Florida. Nice. I've been there. Yeah, I hope everyone's staying warm as well. New York, Norwich, Fremont, California. QC as usual, Quebec as usual. That's right. California, Palo Alto, UK, Montreal. La Crescenta, there we go. Bentonville, there we go. It's probably how you... Bentonville? Yeah, probably. Shrewsbury, Salt Lake City, Cashews in Washington. Prescott, nice. I mean, Tesla, to answer you guys' question, like Tesla's consolidating pretty nicely here, if I don't say so myself. Let me make my screen. I just realized that I screwed up my Thinkorswim. One sec. There we go. Make that bigger a little bit. Hopefully that comes through a little bit nicer. Right there. All right, cool. Let me zoom in. I like my graphs big. So she said. Boulder, Yorkshire, ready for 900. LA area. Hey, Griffin. What do you say about Tesla price cut? I think it makes, like, the bears are going to say there's a lack of demand, which makes sense. They're always going to say that. I think the bulls are going to say that the only reason they're cutting price is because their automotive gross margin is creeping higher than they want it to. I think it's probably a mixture of both. I think Tesla wants more units on the road than they care about inking out a couple $1,000 extra profit per car. Elon Musk has even said, like, our goal in Tesla is not to maximize profit, it's to maximize unit of cars sold. So if that's the case, price cuts make sense. Need goat Kathy Wood take us promised land. Tesla to freaking moon. Daniel. Hey Daniel. Hey, did Ron Barron ever make it on CNBS? Hey Smizzy, literally you just typed that out as I said it. Great minds think alike, right? Did he ever make it onto CNBC this morning? Anyone know? Yeah, the Biden stuff potentially is coming out next week, but I don't think it's confirmed yet. I don't think anyone knows. I don't think anyone knows really what happened there. No, they had Bill Gates on instead. Yeah, I saw the Bill Gates one. But I'm wondering what happened here with... I'm wondering what happened there with Ron Barrett. Just doesn't seem like him to cancel last minute like that. And they promoted him pretty heavily, right? Let me see here. Let me close Discord. See here. He missed the call, someone said. Really? That's what you heard? Huh. So did Bill Gates confirm his Tesla short? Yeah, so if you don't know, basically with Bill Gates, Tesla or Elon said that he heard through friends of friends or whatever that Bill Gates was short Tesla at some point. I think he played it pretty smart though. He played it pretty smart. They asked him if you're not so short Tesla, and then he says, I'm not, but then has like a run-on sentence. So if you transcribe what he says, he clearly says, I'm not. But if you listen to the context of what he said, he's kind of hiding the fact that he probably was short. Because think about it, if you weren't short Tesla, like if you weren't short Tesla, you would just be like, no, I was never short Tesla. I don't know why everyone keeps saying that. Yeah, he didn't deny it, exactly. He didn't deny it. All of my SPAC warrants are up and everything else is down. Yes. So SPACs wise, like, you know, I've been getting a lot more into SPACs in the last couple of weeks than I ever thought I ever would. SPACs, honestly, for the most part, like they've been around for so long, and you know, it is what it is with SPACs. But I'm actually getting a lot more interested with this bubble that we're in, if you want to call it that. CCIV is at $62. I think it hit like 64 today. It's nuts. So I've been looking more into warrants and stuff like that. Well, thoughts on CCIV? Okay, so CCIV, here's the thing. We were talking about this on Discord. By the way, join us on Discord if you want. We talk on there 24/7. You have to be on Patreon to subscribe, but at least that way we filter out some thoughts. But on Discord, just now I was talking with someone on there, and though, like, okay, the valuation of CCIV at $12 billion at the $10 net, a $10 NAV gets it to 6 times 12 plus a little bit more, but let's just call it $72 billion worth of a valuation right now. It's definitely not justified. Like there's no way that you can say that that's justified in terms of a valuation on CCIV. But here's the thing, their definitive agreement hasn't even come out yet. And this is where like the trading / investing side of me kind of splits, right? I have an investor side and I also have a trading side. I would say my entire position in CCIV is predominantly trading for now. And then after the DA is announced, after the merger happens, it'll probably drop like Hyliion did. And at that point, I can make a decision if I want to invest long term. But by the way, if you guys hear some banging, they're doing construction outside, so I can't do anything about that. Sorry. But basically, with CCIV, the biggest bullish flag I have in my heart of hearts for CCIV is they say they're going to start delivering cars this spring. If they stay true to that and they actually start delivering cars this spring, they're going to be the only other EV company in North America that's delivering cars. Like the only other fully EV company. That's what I'm excited about. Yeah, Griffin says my Discord was talking about CCIV at 8.30 and I thought it was too priced and expensive. Yeah, I bought in at 17 at only shares, then I sold at like high 20s, and I was like, what am I doing? I'm just gonna buy some calls. So I just sat on calls since 30. What's happening to the stock market overall? Any thoughts? Any weakness that I'm seeing, personally speaking, in the stock? Oh, Tesla's shooting up here. Tesla's at 792.30. Guys, let's put when did we start this stream? How many minutes? It's been like 10 minutes now. Jeez, it's no coincidence. Okay, in my opinion, the way I'm playing the overall market is any weakness that I see, I'm pretty confident the odds are that it's going to be bought back up. So if I look at SPX for today, SPX is down $10 now. It was as low, I think it was as low as like down $30 at one point, right? Or $40. So in my opinion, any weakness that we're going to see is probably going to get bought up. So I though I have insurance puts on SPX in my account and stuff like that, I don't know if that's a smart idea of capital allocation anymore. So buy the rumor, sell the news. Yeah, exactly. Gadge says, I think the reason for the Tesla price cuts is because they want to take advantage of the Biden EV credit and fuel the sales. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. If Tesla's soaring, Tesla's 794. Is this high of day? Let's pull up the 5-minute graph here. If you can't tell, I got ADD when Tesla starts going up. We're pushing for high of day here. I think we're actually at high of day now. Or we just were. Let's see if we can start pushing through this. 800. That's what I made my thumbnail. 800 is what we're going for. Probably more. Hopefully more. So what I was saying. Yeah, so overall in the market, I think in the foreseeable future, any sort of major dips, barring some sort of black swan event, probably get bought up, is my opinion. The bond yields are rising, and I see someone said that in the chat. Bond yields are rising. Now the question is are bond yields rising because GDP is increasing and productivity is increasing? Well, the jobs report today would indicate the labor market's still really weak. So I'm not sure if it's that, or are they rising for reasons that we don't want them to rise for, right? Like inflation. So that's the question. Is like these are the questions that investors are having in their mind. Is like, you know, obviously tech is going to be disproportionately hit because their valuations are so much higher in the grand scheme of things compared to a lot of other sectors. So that's why tech gets hit first. Every time we stream, the stock goes up. Exactly. Yeah. EHang. Yeah, EHang was down like 70% the other day. I think a Hindenburg or some other provider came out with a short report. I never got into EHang. Like a lot of comments, I'm not even sure. Like I was getting random comments from people about EH a couple weeks ago. It's yeah, I never got in. I never, you know, some people that I respect are really bullish on EHang and they got slapped, but that's just the name of the game, right? That's just the way it goes. Every time we do this, yeah, suck karma. Buying Tesla leaps this morning was great. Nice fee. Nice. You probably made out good on those. Even yesterday, probably, right? Hey, subscriptions looks like they're finally coming through here. Yeah, hit the subscribe here if you like the streams and you think that we bring good karma into the world. Should I buy SPY leaps? In this channel, I never tell anyone what to do. Would I buy SPY leaps? I mean, depends how far out you go. I mean, it's hard not to be bullish on the stock market long run for me. I don't know. Big volume on PLTR this morning with the share lockout, but not hurt too bad for all the hype about it, says Griffin. Yeah, PLTR, I think since Kathy came up on it and she's been buying hand over fist, that helps. Looks like high of day is coming in again on Tesla. I'll have to change it to the daily to see what high of day is. High of day today is 794.53 and we are 794.58. So we just hit high of day here. Let me bring up time and sale. No, let me bring up level 2 here. High of day. Zoom analysis. Zoom, I'm not in Zoom. But what I will say is the wild card here is if Zoom has great earnings again, do rumors of S&P inclusion start coming in? And we already know what happened with Tesla on S&P inclusion. Don't push the like button. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, thanks for liking. Thank you, Tyler. Let me pull this up here. Streaming here. Jeff, so this is a Tesla trading only. I mean, we watch a lot of stocks on this stream. On this channel, you'll see like 99% of my videos are Tesla related, but we talk all tech stocks really. Just depends on whether or not I care about them. Do you think Tesla will hit 1,200 to 1,400 in 2021 this year? I mean, anything's possible. We've seen Tesla 9 times last year. Who would have predicted that? I think 1,400 is tough this year, but 1,200, I mean, let's see. If I had to place money on it, I would obviously would put a higher probability on 1,200 than 1,400, but that's not saying much. A Facebook contact is looking for ETF that is bear on the NASDAQ. The catch is it needs to be sold in the EU. Any ideas? Well, can't you just buy the short Qs, which is PSQ, I think? PSQ? That should trade in the EU. That should trade in the... Or you can just buy puts on the Qs. QQQ, just buy puts on the Qs. Same thing. Can you check the options? Yeah, let's take a look at the options. Why don't we? So this week's option chain is obviously 2 days long. Let's just pull up 12 here. Is it even worth us looking for anything? So tomorrow is when these options expire. And at the money is going for $7.50. That's pretty cheap. So about a $17 move is priced into the market right now. That's pretty cheap. Like, But here's the catch-22, right? Is like, is it cheap? We all know how Fridays are for Tesla, right? If you've been watching Tesla long enough, you'll know Fridays are always a gong show. Mondays are always by the news, or yeah, by the rumor. So Mondays are always stronger for Tesla historically than Fridays. Did I buy the new Bitcoin ETF? No, I didn't. I just have Bitcoin. But I saw that there's a new Canadian ETF now in Bitcoin, which is awesome. Love Square. Yeah, Fee. Square is just nuts. Square is I love Square. Today, despite the market being so weird, Square is actually green for today. We've been seeing great strength in the Square, and I predict that we're probably going to see this running into earnings, obviously, which are next week. But yeah, I love Square. If you watch this channel long enough, you'll know my love for Square. Back when it was 200, like 3 weeks ago, I remember that, when I thought I should double down, but I didn't have any dry powder left. Hey, Ann, how's it going? Any incoming catalyst for Tesla? Yeah, Tesla's incoming catalysts are probably ARK Invest's upgrade. Well, let's hope it's an upgrade. ARK Invest upgrade. Also, I'd say, thanks for subscribing. Also, I would say full self-driving subscription coming out. Full self-driving subscription coming out. Come on, Tesla, $6 more. Let's go green. Let's go green. The next pivot point isn't until 808. Fiverr, I'm not long Fiverr, but again, I have people I follow in the FinTwit world are really long Fiverr, so I'm not. Do you buy Bitcoin on Cash App or elsewhere? I don't have Cash App in Canada. I buy Bitcoin on Binance. Check it out. Binance is pretty good. Coinbase is fine as well. Yeah, I can pull up FlowAlgo if you guys want to check that out. I was wrong about my sell recommendation on CCIV. My puts are now out the money. It happens, Philip. It happens. It happens. Let's check out FlowAlgo. What's it telling us? Let's log in. You know, we saw a massive call volume come in for CCIV today. It was nuts. Like just leaps upon leaps upon leaps coming in. Just now, actually, it looks like we got a new call sweep for CCIV. $80 calls for next month. $80 calls for next month. $563,000 bet. We just saw Amazon Dark Pool. It probably helps if I share my screen now. We just saw. So this is the call sweep for CCIV that just came in at 12:15 Pacific, so 8 minutes ago. Apple, no, nothing big there. Roku, we saw a nice call sweep, 170,000. What else? Neo, we saw Neo call sweeps come in, or no, it's not a sweep, it's a block order, but still $166,000 bet on Neo, $60 call strikes. What else is in here? See, a lot of stuff I don't watch. I don't know. I don't care about TEX. I don't care about XPER, QuantumScape. I don't care about a lot of these. GME was hilarious. We saw some call sweeps come in. So we saw on my screen here. We see an Apple dark pool print of 300,000 shares that just came in 20 minutes ago for at $129.14. So with Apple being 129.57, so that's bullish right now. If we close above that dark pool print, that's bullish for Apple. Again, that's how dark pools work. Let's see here. Yeah, ARK did buy a lot of Tesla. That's right. Interesting. I didn't know I can right click on this. What the hell? I've been paying for this for so long. I didn't know I had more options here. View chart. Okay. All right. That's kind of whatever. That's not that cool. What else can I do on this? Analyze historical. What does that do? Oh, it just takes out CCIV. All right. That's fine. Whatever. What else? Analyze levels. What's this? Plug. Oh, it analyzes levels of support. Huh. Interesting. See, I like pay for this, but I don't even use half of the shit that's on here, to be honest. And I need to. And view radar. What's radar? Oh, that's just their equity flows. Anyways, I'm lacking on this, but all I use it for are when sweeps and pretty much sweeps is what I care about on here. So, someone's asking what are the difference between a block and a sweep. So a sweep is sweeps are more aggressive. They're when someone says fill me across multiple exchanges and they just want to be filled right away. Blocks are actually when you can actually kind of negotiate a lot of the pricing with options. Like if you're buying enough, you can, you know, meddle with the price, put it in, limit. Like those are less aggressive. So yeah. So sweeps are what we're trying to look for. IPOE, you know, a lot of people in the Discord are bullish on IPOE. I don't have a position in IPOE, but which is going to be SoFi. I'm in like a dumbass. I'm in IPOF, like an idiot. I've been sitting on IPOF for so long. I swear I need to tweet at Chamath to get him to like do something with that. Just waiting. I don't know. What else has come in here? CCIV puts for 55 strike expiring next week, or expiring tomorrow. Sell your IPOF and buy the warrant instead. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I mean, what's the so I think I get a return. I get some alpha if I buy the warrants, right? Let's see here. Let's close this. Let's go back to Tesla. I can pull up on my phone. One sec. Let's pull up IPOF warrants. So warrants for December 2025 on IPOF, $11.50 strike, are going for $5.20. So with IPOF right now at, what is it, more than 17? No, it's at $14. Yeah, I don't know if I'd buy the warrant. I'm cheaper buying the stock right now, I think. Unless I did the math wrong, unless you want to explain to me. I like SoFi because there's SoFi Stadium. Yep. IPOF. Yeah, well, that's what I looked at. We're $5.17. But they're $11.50 strike. So if I add call it $5.50 on top of $11.50 strike, that gets me to $17 effective cost. If I buy the shares, effectively I'm paying $14 right now. So I'm better off just buying the shares, no? What's the difference between a warrant and a call option? The biggest difference is that other than the fact that if you buy an options contract, it's in, like, you know, when you buy an options contract and it's $5, you're paying $500 because you're buying 100 lot. For warrants, you can buy a single one and it actually represents only a single share. So you have to buy 100 if you want the same as one. But the second biggest thing is warrants, the money goes to the company. Like when you buy options, the money goes to market makers and settles there. When you buy warrants, the warrants, whatever proceeds of the warrants, they go straight to the company. Also, the biggest problem with a lot of SPACs and warrants, right, is if the SPAC doesn't end up liquidating or doesn't end up merging with something, which is whatever risk in however much time, as a warrant holder, you don't get anything in return. Whereas if you have shares, you get the $10 plus whatever interest that's calculated on it. Nice. Sylvan, oh, you bought it at $3.90. Nice. Yeah, Bitcoin, like, here's the thing with Bitcoin, right, is like, do people forget that Tesla owns a $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin? Hey Marco, maybe you can buy both. Maybe you can watch both. Did people forget that that Tesla owns $1.5 billion of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's at what, 52 grand now? Like, are people forgetting? Like, that's a lot of profit right there. Like, people are forgetting. Anne is saying the pin is in at between 790 and 800. I hope you're wrong, Anne. I hope we pass 800 here in the last half an hour of trading. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Actually, they own 2.2 in Bitcoin now. Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. Is they bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. Miles, why has Tesla been dropping so badly after hours? Honestly, I wouldn't even pay attention to after hours pricing on Tesla unless it's major. So badly after hours, I mean, a percent or something after hours is like, just like that. It's just normal. I wouldn't worry about it. Elon's made $700 million profit from Bitcoin, more than he's ever made from selling cars. Yeah. Now that Tesla's bought Bitcoin, like, you'd be kind of dumb as a forward-looking tech company to not buy Bitcoin. Here's the thing also, is like people are forgetting that Tesla can buy more Bitcoin. Like, what if they come out next quarter and they say we're buying more? Like, I don't think this is going to be a one-time buy and they're never going to buy again. I think they're not going to sell it, but I don't think it's a last purchase. Someone says CCIV is dropping to $60. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see here, my positions. Because I have options on CCIV, like, and they're for August. What I'm really waiting for on CCIV is the definitive agreement. Until then, we're gonna see this price action probably continue, in my opinion. We'll see though. We'll see. Adam, Yashu, price target for Tesla December 2021. My personal price prediction, in my opinion, I don't think Tesla's going to end the year at the highest, but what it'll end the year at is, I don't know, let's throw a number out here and let's watch by December and see if I was right. I'm going to say 1,000, 1,100. I'm going to say 1,100. That's my guess. We'll see if I'm right. Brian, what's your opinion on the Interactive Broker Stock Yield Enhancer Program? I think the interest is like 1% or something like that, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't do it because I don't really carry that many shares to earn enough interest on anything big. Majority of my positions are in leaps and options. So I know my dad does it. He likes it. So we have about half an hour to go. I'm going to turn up the 1 minute graph again. Not to be too minute in our thinking, but I think it's interesting to see here. Again, the pivot points are on the downside 785 and on the upside 808. So we got some room to move here. Let's see here. When do you think we'll see 900 on Tesla? I would say, I mean, my prediction, I can't go back on it now. Like I always said, at some point in quarter one, I thought we would hit $1 trillion in market cap. So let's see if that happens. But, you know, it's kind of anyone's guess. We'll see. So $1 trillion market cap is 1,055, I think, is what the math turns out to be. I could be a little bit off on that, but 1,050 something. So we'll see. On the daily chart, if we look at the daily chart of Tesla, like I said yesterday in yesterday's video, for us to consolidate right around this 50 moving average is probably about normal before we rebound back up. Like you'll see anytime that we've hit the green line before, like down here, you know, you kind of just have consolidated around that moving average for a little bit before we gap back up. It's very rare that you're going to see a complete touch on the green line and a bounce back up exactly off of it like we did here. Granted, we actually hit the green line or the 50-day moving average in, September of last year. Remember that drop that we had when Tesla did a capital raise and after their split? So technically we hit the 50-day moving average yesterday at 762, but we didn't close there. So for us to kind of consolidate here before we make a move up or down makes probable sense, I would say. I think everyone's just sitting on their hands, right? Everyone wants to wait for the next catalyst, which kind of makes sense. Yeah, the big money's waiting. Is in waiting, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know, I'm thinking like even like for my personal portfolio, I'm looking. Okay. I had a dream last night, and it sounds so freaking weird, right? I had a dream last night about genomics. Okay, and no, it's not like I was like planning out DNA sequences in my head or some shit. It was like I just had a dream about investing in genomics. I don't know why. Obviously, I need a life, but basically, the consensus, like, I'm a big trust your gut kind of guy, right? I'm like that's one thing I've learned in my personal experiences. I gotta trust my gut a lot. So for me, when like this dream that I had, this dream, you dream about investing? No, I honestly don't. But this morning I woke up and I was like, what the hell is that? Basically, this is what I kind of felt like in my gut about genomics. I felt like we're really early to the party. Kathy and ARK has really single-handedly pushed this industry up to where the prices are now. I think in the near future, we're probably going to get an opportunity to buy back in really low, because oftentimes the rate of technology, and this is what my dream was about, was the rate of technology and the advancement that we're getting in genomics is actually a little bit slower than the rate of people investing blindly behind this. So my dream was that we saw a massive sell-off in genomics because people forgot about how much potential it had. And I was like, man, I got to get ready with dry powder on the side, for that potential sell-off. So I was looking at CRISPR, PACB, Editas, and I was thinking, should I buy those particular names or should I just buy ARKG? So that's what my dream was about, to try to figure out which one to go to. But for me, the conclusion I had was I'm not going to chase these. I have positions in CRISPR. Pretty much that's all the genomics I have for now. But I'm ready. I'm going to be ready to move forward should we see like a big sell-off in a lot of these names, like CRISPR, for example. And I think we might, is what I'm trying to say. And we have, right? CRISPR right at the peak, beginning of or middle of January, it hit $220 on Euphoria, right? And now at 145, people are forgetting about this company. So this is my point, is hype will push things up way past it needs to be, but that doesn't mean that the company's not good. Yeah, sure. You remember September equals 1700 Tesla call, but you don't think we'll move much at all year. Uh, I don't have a 1700 call for September. I'm not sure, but I have I think 1,000 something call for September. Again, just because the strike is that doesn't mean that the strike is like, you don't have to have the stock hit that price for you to make money on that, right? But my point being was, by the end of the year, like, it could be very possible that we climb up to the middle of the year and then we sell off towards macro. Like, who knows what happens after like fall, right? When flu season's back and all this variant stuff, like, it's going to be nuts. Marco says Chicken Genius sold his genomics for the same reason. Frankie, when is the PSTH merger happening? Any insight/dream? So they had a conference this morning, and it looks like it's not imminent, but it looks like it won't be this month, unfortunately. But I'm still holding. I might roll my options out for later. Not you. It was in the option software that you're using. Oh, I see. Oh, you're talking about the call sweeps. Yeah, I mean, someone must know something then, right? Like, if someone's putting a $2 or $3 million call sweep into something expiring this week or tomorrow, that's the stuff that I look at really intently. And it looks like it just got a buzz now for another call sweep. GME is just getting swept up. If you guys want to look at GME, it's going crazy high. Or the amount of call sweeps that are coming in are nuts. GME, pull up the 5-minute. That's hilarious. GME has fallen really hard, but now we just got 200 something thousand of $45-$48 call sweeps, for one for tomorrow and one for next week. So that's interesting. No, I don't want to buy GME. GME is just a dud stock though, right? Like, why even bother? All right, we got 20 minutes till close. Let's pull up Tesla's chart. Let's bring the good juju back. See a good rally into close. 870 strike call, March. Wish me luck. Good luck, Matthew. The second they announced they've signed the $1.9 trillion market with flag game, people know that they're getting more money. Yeah, that's going to happen. Is it end of the month? Hey, Gentry, how's it going? Is that going to be at the end of the month? Does anyone know when that is? Anyone know when that is? Looks like Tesla has retested, and it might just retest the 787 level again. It has some support there. So let's see. And said we see a pin of about between 790 and 800. So let's see. Let's see. Thanks guys for subscribing. You know what's crazy? We just hit 5,000 subscribers, like literally last time I live streamed. And I think now we're at like 5,500, which is nuts. Just crazy. I appreciate every single one of you guys watching. And girls. Checks won't go until mid-March though. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, the question is, does the market price in the boom when the deal is announced? I probably think so. But in terms of when the market actually starts getting money flown in, so it looks like mid-March. Interesting. Hey, Mike, how's it going? We need a little rally here. Let's get some good juju going. Yeah, no one actually. I have no idea what happened to the Ron Barron interview, Harry. I don't think anyone knows. Like everyone thinks that he just kind of bailed on it. Is what it kind of sounds like. Yeah, Griffin, you're assuming people have money to front, right? A lot of the people that are getting these checks, like, you know, they're living like really paycheck to paycheck before they put money into the market. But I know what you're saying. So it looks like we just saw a sweep of $2.3 million for Nvidia calls for April. Do I want to trade Nvidia? Hold on one sec. Let's see. Nvidia. I like Nvidia a lot. Let me see. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna go into a Nvidia call position for next week. Let's go 610. Let's buy it. I'm gonna do a quick trade. Let's see. 478. See if I get filled. See if I get filled. $2.3 million, quite aggressive for April though. That's the problem. That's how you're supposed to pronounce it, James. Nvidia. Do you call it Nvidia? I don't call it Nvidia. Shit, these are running on me. Hold on. Do I chase this? Rule number 1, never chase. Guess what I just did? All right. Let's get in. All right, I'm in. Let's just see where this goes today. I'm gonna get rid of this before the end of the day. This is FlowAlgo. This is FlowAlgo. Please don't call it Nvidia. It's Nvidia. You guys are hilarious. You guys really get picked up about that. That's funny. This is FlowAlgo. Do you always keep cash? Yes. For Genomics bargains, yes. That's the biggest thing, Martin, for me is I have to keep cash on the side. If I don't keep cash on the side, I don't know what. Yeah, it's just not a good look for me. We just saw a $1.6 million April 270 strike call sweep come in for Square a minute ago. This is nice. Man, I'm getting a lot of flack for pronouncing Nvidia like I do. That's hilarious. I may just continue to do it just to piss some of you guys off. That's fun. All right. Nvidia, whatever. I've called it my whole life. Cash is a hedge. Indeed it is. Yep. That's right, Gentry. Hey, how much snow did you end up getting, Gentry? It snowed like 5 centimeters here. Not a lot. Come on, Nvidia. What platform is this for the option? It's FlowAlgo. It's FlowAlgo. All right, Tesla looks like it exactly bounced right off that 787 support line that we have. So in case you want to see it, that's where it is. Now I'm going to call it Nvidia. There we go. 13 inches of snow. Jesus Christ. That's like 1,000,000 centimeters. All right, your boy chased this position, and Nvidia, guys, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to call it. I'm gonna have to call it Nvidia. I don't care. Maybe you change too. Maybe you think I'm right. My channel. Yeah, Mike says it's my channel. I do what I want. I chased this thing now, and now I'm in it. And let's see if we can go green on it for the end of the day. Don't worry, call it whatever you want. You guys are hilarious. Okay. Let's go. Come on, Tesla. You know what we need is we need a Tesla green gap update. We haven't had one of those in a while. We got 13 minutes to close here. Marco is reporting in. Rover touched Mars. We'll know if it's successful in 7 minutes. Nice. Marco, fill us in on how that goes. Is it Tesla or is it Tesla? I'm a team Tesla with a S, not a Z. But I think Elon pronounces it Tesla often. I think I've heard him say that. You guys are hilarious. I love it. Thanks so much for spending your afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you guys are from in the world. UK, US, Canada, Switzerland, Germany. Thanks for spending your time with us on this channel. Makes it fun for me. Join the family. Hit subscribe while you wait. Yeah, but back what I was saying before this Nvidia call came in was we just hit 5.5 thousand subscribers. We literally were just at 5. The amount of growth that we're having is just nuts. So I appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in. All right, come on, Tesla. What's it at? Looks like it's looks like the pin might be in on this one. Our good vibes might not be enough for today. 787 looks like where it might just pin at in the next 10 minutes here, but let's see here. I have a Tesla Model 3 and I wear a hat with a T on the front. I tell everyone I drive a Toyota. Nice. Vikram, what do you think about the moving average year to date on Tesla? Any good markers for that? Yeah, the 7, what did I say? 762, 764 now. 50-day moving average was one that I think we're probably going to consolidate around for a while before we bounce back up. So yeah. You think Anne's wrong, says Tyler. It's 1K. We're going to pin on 1K today. Let's keep positive vibes only. CCIV down at $57. Thanks, Miles. Yeah, makes sense. People take profits. It happened yesterday too, right? Towards the close. I think we dropped about $6 yesterday as well. Where do you get your juju? Where do I get the juju? I don't know. It's just intrinsically made. I don't know. You're just gonna have to meditate on it for a little while. You'll get it too. Don't worry. I don't have MACD on this one. No, I don't. I can add it in if I want to later, but I don't use Thinkorswim for trading, right? Like that's the thing is I wish I did, but to be honest, I cannot pay the commissions that we pay up here for TD. It's crazy. I pay TD in Canada, the commissions are like you pay $8 flat minimum for each leg of your trade, buy and sell. And then you pay $1 something per contract that you buy. It's just too much. Couldn't do it. So I use Interactive Brokers up here, but I really wish I could use it. Yeah, Liam knows it's outrageous. I'm from BC. Okay, look at this. Hey folk, look what just came in the options chain. Another Nvidia options sweep for 1.2 million. of calls expiring again in April. 56 days left. Interesting. It's not a, I mean, they're aggressive orders. That's why they're highlighted here. But the only thing going against me here is time. My calls expire next week right now. And these ones are expiring in April. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we gap up tomorrow. Who knows? Thanks, y'all. Thank you for the support. Appreciate that. TD Ameritrade is for the US. You know, you don't have to gloat like that, man. Like, I'm just choked. I'm choked. I really wish I had it as good as you guys do down there. I really wish I did. Thinkorswim, though it has its issues, like for example, the biggest problem is looking at the tape. I think a lot of the data and the feeds behind it are actually behind. Like my Interactive Brokers feed with my level 2 and my time in sales. I still think it's one of the best platforms out there to like physically trade on. I love it. Maybe because I just, I was raised on it. Been trading on it since high school. So you don't care how I pronounce it. Volume is very low on Tesla. Let's see what the volume is for the day. Volume for the day. Let's see here. Why did I go on TradingView? Volume for the day is 16 million. Yeah, very low on Tesla. Very low. Let me pull this up here. So it looks like we'll probably just hug this 787 on the close, barring any big juju coming in. Let's see. CCIV back at 58 bucks. So the SPX is 3,914. It's just a matter of time, in my opinion, before we see a $4,000 SPX print come through. Especially with this stimulus, I think it happens sooner rather than later. Nvidia. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe Anne is an AI tied in the financial markets posting Discord. Hey, and the money, how's it going? Anne is awesome. And if you're listening, you're awesome. We appreciate all of the news that you bring in the oh, there she is. 786 pin, she says. Magnet. I hope you're wrong. Let's see. Nice, let's see. Hey, the rover parasite's deployed successfully, landing in 2 minutes. Nice. Awesome. Parachute is deployed, Gentry says. Nice. Love it. Love it. Love it. Hey, while you guys are here, tell me what sort of stocks, other than Tesla and CCIV, I've been making CCIV videos now, or I have been, at least. I'm not sure if I continue, but what other stocks, let me know in the chat, do you care about the most? If you had to pick like one or two more. Just want to get a general survey. PLTR, Givo, PLTR, Genomics, okay. Interesting, PLTR, I'm from BC2, awesome. C3 AI, yeah, someone on Discord has been talking about that. NNDM, Square, nice, okay. Neo, PLTR, and PLTR is popular. mRNA, Baidu, ArcG, Neo, Baidu. Okay, so Baidu, Neo are... I'm in Neo. I'm not in Baidu. Probably should get into Baidu. Square, PSAC, Hull, and JIC. Can't say I know most of those other than Square. Bingo and NDM. Okay, Bingo, Genomics. So a lot of Genomics and then EVs. So the general thesis here is PLTR, Genomics, and EV. FUV. Okay, yeah, Arcimoto. CRM. Interesting. Snow, SPE, CRISPR, ArcW. Interesting. Okay. I'll keep that in mind because, when I'm making content, like here's the thing is I'm never going to make a video on a stock that I don't follow intently. If I follow something intently enough, then I'll make a video on it because I think I can actually provide some value. But I'm not going to make a video on stocks that I just don't know anything about because I'll just be doing you a disservice if I do that. Do I know Very? No, I don't. Fastly, okay. I mean, I remember trading Fastly last year. Absolute nightmare. Drone delivery in Canada. LSPD. Huh, interesting. CRISPR, XPeng, Neo. Okay, so EVs, whether that's NEO, XPeng, FUV, Baidu, then there's Genomics as an umbrella, it looks like. And then Square and PLTR are kind of the side ones. Interesting. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. AMD, yeah, PACB, CRISPR, yeah, those are Genomics. Do I know Affirm? No, I don't. Hey, we landed on Mars, says Griffin. Nice. And as that happens, Tesla's bouncing back up to the 887 pin, maybe in common here. 4 minutes left till power hour closes off. 4 minutes left. Did I say 4 hours? 4 minutes left. Nice. We did it. We've landed on Mars. The rover did it. I act like I take some credit for that. I did it. Doc Dean. Yeah, actually, Mike, funny you say that. I was watching his videos this morning. I think he's awesome. I hope Tesla closes above 790. Yeah, it looks like we're about to close right around 788. Hopefully a bit higher here. In the grand scheme of things, we've pulled up the 15-minute graph. How's this kind of looking like? It looks like kind of just a rejection from the top end of this channel here. What's the next pivot point? 795 is the next pivot point. We have pretty good support here though at 785. It looks like we got some good support. So to be determined. Let's put up the 1 minute. Hopefully we get some news after hours, eh? Hopefully we get some price target update or some sort of full self-driving update. Hopefully we get some sort of update here. Nvidia sends in the money. Nice. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. What's the play for tomorrow? I don't know. What's the play for tomorrow? Man. I don't know. Actually, thanks for reminding me. I got a minute left before yeah, 786 is way better than free fall for sure. I gotta decide what to do with this Nvidia. What do I do with this thing that I bought? FOMO. What do I do? Let's see. How much cash does that leave me? Does anyone else do this? You got a minute left till close and you decide to then make decisions on based on what to do. Quickly here. Nvidia, what does that look like? Okay, Nvidia's are highs. We're already pretty close to all-time highs here. What should I do? Oh, I'm already in it. I'm trying to decide if I should sell. I'm not selling my CCIV. And I got a minute left here, folks. I got a minute. Watch Yashu freak out here. Okay, so hold on. All right, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold my Nvidia. I don't even know why I bought it in, but we did it. We followed the big money. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Do that every day. Usually better when I do nothing. Yeah, I hope you're right. Oh, in the money. I'm going to try to pronounce that. Should I even try? Torsh Luspanik. Man, what does that mean? What did I just... Oh, there's the bell. What did I just say in German? Sell CCIV? No, I'm not selling CCIV. I'm not selling it yet. I'll sell it when the DA is about to, or when the DA comes out, probably. I'll probably scale off. I nailed it. Nice. Torsh Luspenik. I don't know what that means, though. You gotta tell me what I just said. Wild guess. Pig says full self-driving subscription comes out after hours tonight. Ooh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, Mike. I know. Yeah. Do it at 2 gives you more time. So we closed at 787.38. Let's pull up the time and sales here. So let's see what sort of news comes in, if anything, after hours. I expect some sort of, like, hopefully we get some sort of news tomorrow. I mean, I don't expect it, but here's the thing, right? Let me see here. Let's pull up the daily. Here's the thing. It's not going to be outrageous for us to consolidate around this green moving average, which is our 50-day moving average. Like, it wouldn't be crazy for us to just consolidate down here for a while and between 780 and 800 before we either bounce back up or we retest downwards. But it looks like we have good support here. Today was an inside day, right? Today was a complete inside day on Tesla. Again, what an inside day means, if you don't know, these are the daily graphs, okay? Or these are the daily candles. An inside day means when both the upper and the lower end of today were less than the upper and lower end of the candle yesterday, right? So today was an inside day on Tesla. A lot of people think inside days are precursors for moves coming up. So, you know, take that with what you want. But yeah. The market makers are pricing in not much for tomorrow. Like an at the money call finished at like $6.65. So we'll see. We'll see. And by the way, I know I like talk a lot about Greeks and deltas and stuff like that during the videos and stuff, and I realize that a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about with Greeks and deltas and Vega and theta and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, I get it. So I'm sorry. I try to keep it simple, but sometimes it just comes off as too much. So we'll see. Not much is priced in for tomorrow. I mean, if I bought an at the money straddle, it would have only cost me $13 at 785 and 790, both calls and puts. So it would have cost me $13. If we see more than a $13 move tomorrow, we already make that up. So, and today we finished at a $10 move downward. So we'll see. Well, yeah, I'd be very surprised if we ever hit 600. I mean, maybe if they did a capital raise. Apple, MasterCard, Square, PayPal, says Ann. I like all of those. In the money, Yeshu's 101 with the Greeks as an episode. Actually, I had some people reaching out and they were like, hey, like you should do some sort of a training with options, Greeks and stuff like that. The thing is, like, honestly, I'm too busy to make, like, the amount of work that it'll take me to put together everything options related. It's going to be a really big time investment. So like, yeah, it'll be tough. It'd be real tough. It would be tough. Yeah, and I get it. By the way, people have been DMing and stuff like that. Like, hey, can you do consults and stuff like that? I don't really do that sort of stuff, to be honest. Like, if you know me, like, I don't really want to be consulting you on what you should do on your investment advice. It's not really, like, I firmly believe, like, everyone here is responsible for their own money, obviously. But I get that you guys want training and stuff like that and some sort of way to connect and stuff like that. So I get it, but, you know, maybe that's something I explore in the future. I don't know, but yeah. I mean, for now, I mean, consults are kind of hard. Although I do get a lot of you guys message. I see some of you guys in here that have been messaging, so I appreciate that. Appreciate the love, though. Maybe like a man. Here's what I despise. I hate the courses that are like, you know, 5 steps to make $1 million or like some BS like that. I just hate that garbage. But I do see some value in the like technical speaking option side of things, right? Like the Greeks, the deltas, what I watch, what to watch for, leaps, all that sort of training there. So I see value in that, but I'm not sure if that's yeah, like the guru speak, like exactly, Vikram. So like I get that. I don't like I'm exactly the same way there. I hate the guru stuff, but I do see value in like the technical option side of things, and potentially I'll do some sort of a training on that, of where I can put together like hours and hours of videos and training of like software, what to look for. But that'll be a hell of a time investment for me, to be honest. Nice. Next week, option chain is $50 of a move priced in. So it's not the same. It's not insane, but yeah. Marco, 5 steps to $1 million. At least, Marco, it's at least 1 step to $1 million. Everyone knows it takes 6. Exactly. So that's the way I look at it. Yeah, exactly. It's like kind of like boxing. Yeah, good trades, bad trades, everyone. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I get it. I get it. And that's kind of where my background is anyways, right? Is like making trainings, making programs, that sort of stuff. But I hate the guru stuff. I just hate it. So, I mean, that's where I'm coming in from. Let's see here. So printing at 787 after hours. CCIV is looking at, let's see here. Oh, whoops. And CCIV's daily is crazy. Just nuts. Let's see here. CCIV, yeah, sold off from 64-ish to about 59 now. So we'll see. What else? Let's look at Nvidia, as you guys call it. Let's look at Nvidia hourly. It's got room to run 598. So let's see. Apple's been really weak. I mean, it had a nice couple hours here, but Apple's been so weak of a stock. It's just nuts. It's crazy. Like if you know me, you know how much I hate Apple trading it. And this chart just makes me want to get in though. This chart makes me want to get in. Like, look at the gap downs. Look at the, Jesus Christ. Like, it just looks like you're buying at a great point right now on Apple. But you know what I hate about Apple is the amount of false rumors people put out on purpose. Hate it. How to make $1 million. Sell a program on how to make $1 million. Opinion on ARK loading up shares. Yeah, I think ARK knows what they're doing. Gorov, you mean stalker? No, I actually have no idea who that is. I have no idea who that is. I should check out Swedish Storytel and Sync. Absolute beasts in their respective categories of audiobooks. Huh, interesting. Cool. Check that out. Yeah, Apple is one of those stocks for me. Like, whenever I trade it, I always lose money on it. So we'll see. But look at the run up that it had in the summer, right? You just couldn't lose on Apple for like months. Like, you could have done anything on Apple for months and you would have been laughing. Well, I guess that applies to really any stock after COVID, but Apple increasingly so. So Apple's there. Amazon, let's check out Amazon. Amazon's daily. Amazon looks like it's primed for something. No pun intended. But you know I hate Amazon. Like, Amazon stock is just a dog. Split the goddamn thing and make it tradable. It's just so untradeable. Volume's so low. Spreads are so wide. Ugh, it's like Priceline.com back in the day. What else? We got Square. I just can't find a new entry. I obviously am holding on to my leaps still on Square. But yeah, Square, it's so strong, but I'm looking for a pullback down to like 240, 245 before I add in short term. But we might not even get that because earnings are next week on Square. So we'll see. Hey, we need 100 likes. How many likes are we at anyways? Awesome. Appreciate all you guys watching. 84 likes. Nice. Nice. Any other call sweeps? No, not really. Not really. Let's see here. M1 chip should be huge. Don't want semiconductor. Yeah, and I mean, I'm mostly talking trading, but yeah, investing wise, it is what it is. That's where I'm an idiot sometimes, right? Is like, I have this investing account and I have a trading account, and the stocks that I trade, I should just invest in and leave. And the stocks that I invest in, I should just trade and get out. It's just hilarious. Aaron just came over for the Congress live stream. What a waste of time. Nice. Anything happened there? So Square is looking good. PayPal, and I need to get into PayPal. And PayPal has pretty much the same looking graph as Square. I need to get in PayPal. I don't have a position in it. Let's pull up what else. CCIV, did I already do that? The CCI is crazy high. And Tesla, obviously, we'll finish up on this. Tesla is probably going to consolidate here around the 50 moving average. Again, if it goes below, if it sustains a close below 600 or 760, I'd be worried. But we got some room here. So, you know, whether or not we consolidate for a while or we wait till the next catalyst is kind of the question here. Yeah, no Ron Barron today, Trevor. I don't know why. Do you think Tesla's going to shoot back up? I think, like I said, I think we probably are going to consolidate here for a little bit, but it wouldn't surprise me if we did shoot back up. It also depends on macro, right? Like hopefully this $1.9 trillion stimulus gets passed. How do you never see these huge run-ups and you think you're just FOMOing and when you buy? I can never get myself to buy anything that's run up. Yeah, you never want to FOMO. And I say that as I just FOMO'd my Nvidia, right? But you never want to, and that's just like my gambling play, right? But you're right. You never want to FOMO. Try buying on dips of the 21-day moving average. Try buying on dips of the 50-day moving average. Like right now, if you were looking to get into Tesla long-term, if I was looking to get into Tesla long-term, you're around a supply zone, right? So when you're around a supply zone, at least you feel a little bit more comfortable with the amount of support that you have here, right? If you're buying Tesla up here, for example, you're buying nowhere close to any sort of supply line, right? So what happens is when people start dumping stuff, it's probably going to be attracted back to the moving averages. So never chase. But you know, easier said than done in a bull market, right? Like if everyone just thinks stocks only go up, then stocks will only go up. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Hey, 100 likes, thank you, Tyler. Oh God. I'll chalk up the Nvidia to the Canadian accent. I don't have a Canadian accent, do I? Right? Let me know if I do. Like some people are like, "Hey, I can tell you're Canadian." Some people are like, "I can't tell." Like, in your honest opinion, do I just sound like a normal English accent dude, or does it sound Canadian? Some of the stuff I say. Let me know. I'm curious. Gail was asked for an interview on TV, but 10 minutes before the broadcast was canceled. Stock price went down. Huh. I don't know. That's weird. Huh. Canadian. A? Yeah, I mean, I do say A little bit. I am guilty of that, but words aside, I don't think I have a Canadian accent. I don't think there's honestly a such thing as a Canadian accent unless you go East Coast. You sound American, says Jerry. Canadian. Tyler, come on. Interesting point. Really? Canadian. I sound American. So it's split. So let's just, yeah, American, Canadian. Interesting. That's weird. Oh, very Canadian. It's highly enjoyable. Randy, thank you. PayPal. Wait, how do you say it? That's how you say it. PayPal. The way you say against. What? Against and against? I don't know. Ron Burr set for life. Little Canadian. Okay. Can you speak petit peu français? PayPal. PayPal. It's literally PayPal. But man, I didn't know the amount of Canadian slander that was gonna go on here in the chat. This is hilarious. I didn't know you guys picked up on so much shit that I said. This is hilarious. Do I think another Tesla split is an imminent? Give it enough time, yeah. It probably is imminent. But anytime soon, I don't see Tesla splitting anytime soon. Just don't recommend Canadian stock. I don't think I've bought in a TSX stock in like years. I don't even remember the last. Maybe Shopify, but even that's on the NASDAQ, right? So maybe a split in 2022. Yeah, true. Spelling for color. Oh, it's definitely with the U, Jerry. It's definitely with the U. This is hilarious. Oh, don't even worry about a Tesla stock split happening anytime soon. It's not going to happen anytime soon. We'd have to hit over 1100, I think 1200, 1300 for that conversation to pop up again. So I wouldn't count on it. So yeah, it is what it is. I mean, so in general, I'll wrap up on this. I think the market is in the quiet time of trying to just sit on its hands because of the stimulus, trying to sit on its hands because it doesn't know if a lot of this backlash around the GME stuff is going to pay back. They don't know if like the job numbers weren't that strong today. So there's that. So I would say we're going to bleed premium probably is my guess for the next couple of weeks. It makes sense, right? To the end of Feb. The Biden EV credit, which apparently Gary Black says 23rd of February is potentially when we hear back, potentially is a catalyst there. But I'm personally looking to take a lot of my leaps, reevaluate whether or not I want to buy myself more time, whether or not I want to convert some leaps into shares. Because, you know, if anytime we bleed for a little bit, like, and by the way, bleed, I just mean it's a choppy market, right? We're up, then we're down, we're up, we're down. Like, there's no sustained move. And it makes sense because we're right by the supply lines. Watch out. Maybe you want to short some calls. Like I'm shorting calls on Square against my leaps. So poor man's covered calls. Just so I can collect some premium during this time. That might be something that you want to look at, potentially looking at doing. That being said, those are the famous last words that anyone ever says, right? But right before the market collapses or goes soaring to the moon, you look back on this video and how stupid the advice sounds. But I just don't see anything imminent out there in the market to make it run until the stimulus, probably. No, Griffin, I think it was like over 1,500 by then. Famous last words. Does CCIV give you Neo hype vibes, or is it a real thing? Well, Neo is a great company, right? I mean, Neo is like, you know, like Neo sells cars, like they're good. CCIV gives me a little bit overhyped for sure. I'm more so just trying to make money so I can put it into Tesla. But when Neo does end up coming back to Earth, which it will after the merger, I will potentially look at coming back into CCIV or into Lucid as a long-term hold in case it falls enough, because they're looking at delivering cars this spring. When Nikola came out with their fraud company, I called it out right away. They weren't looking to deliver in 2 years or some shit, right? So if Lucid is going to start delivering in the next couple of months, I'm all for it. I want competition in this space. Vikram, you make good points about full self-driving. They could even charge $500 per pop as long as they get robotaxis. You get the ROI. Yeah, let's see when they release that. We'll see. We shall see. All right, guys, much love to everyone here watching. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thanks so much. Hit the subscribe, join the family. It doesn't cost you anything. That's all I ask for in return. If you want to support the channel, no obligation to, but if you want to support the channel and also get Discord access to our lovely community of people, a lot of whom are watching here, Patreon link is in the description, and I'll catch you on Discord. Have an awesome day. I probably won't have a video coming out today because my voice is kind of running out / I am kind of busy this evening. But much love to everyone here. And hopefully tomorrow, Tesla's back up. We'll do another live stream. How about that? You have my word. If Tesla's up more than, we'll set the bar really low. If Tesla's over 800 tomorrow, we're going live. Gordon Johnson's the only, oh shit, I said his name. He who shall not be named. Is the only one who disliked. I appreciate all of you guys watching, every single one of you guys. Much love to everyone. Have a healthy, happy, safe evening. Again, none of this is financial advice. I'm just a talking head that knows nothing about what he's saying. I love all of you guys. Take care.